Well, Kevin Sorbo, it's a blessing to have you at the C-Suite for Christ 3-year anniversary celebration. Thanks for being here.
It's good to be here. I'm honored to be here.
Absolutely. Well, one of the things that I wanted to ask you, so I know you're no stranger to Hollywood. You've spent several years in that Hollywood culture. As a man of faith, can you describe what that experience was like for you?
It's like I'm Daniel. I'm in the lion's den. it's an interesting place. I never hid away from where my faith was or anything like that. I just finally reached a point. I got tired of the hypocrisy, and I think I actually became more vocal on purpose. But yeah, it is a very secular world, and I'll talk about it a little bit tonight. But it's not the politics. They go after you for politically, but they go after you more if you're a Christian, which is amazing to me. And it's a weird and strange battle, but I'm not afraid to fight it.
Yeah. So what advice, as somebody who has kind of gone through something like this, would you give to somebody, maybe they're not in Hollywood, but they're a part of a corporate culture that is maybe not as welcoming of Christianity? What advice would you have for an individual in a situation like that?
Well, you're hitting on topics I'm going to talk about tonight. Number one, don't let anyone set your limitations. Don't be afraid to break out there. I'm going to deal a lot about fear tonight. I think a lot of people let fear control their lives. And we have to stop worrying about what people are going to think or say and let the mainstream media control what you're thinking. And they're using fear as a weapon right now to control their lives in every level of government. So I'm telling people all the time, I said, you got to get to a point where it's just like you got to be true to yourself. If that means you're going to lose your job, then go find a different job. And I know that's, people are afraid to do that, but I think that holds a lot of people back, fear. So to me, I tell people failure is a good thing. You learn a lot from that.
Sure, amen to that. Well, what would you say Kevin Sorbo's mission statement in life is? I don't know if you've thought about it, but if you had to write out, this is Kevin Sorbo's mission statement, what would that be?
To fight the good fight and let people know that it's good to have hope and redemption and faith and laughter in your life. And don't let people stop you from having those dreams, because it's a good thing, it's a positive thing, and I'm not going to give up on doing my mission, which is it turned into a road that I didn't know I'd be on, doing movies like this that are family movies, faith-based movies. I meet pastors that tell me, look, I love what you're doing. They've stopped me in hotel lobbies or airports. I have 100 people in my church. It's a small church. You reach so many people, and I said, I need your church. How many, it takes a drop of water to start an ocean, right? So we need everybody to be involved in this. I said, don't belittle what you're doing. You're doing a good thing. We're called to harvest, and we got to try to harvest in our own ways. Yeah,
I agree. What would you say, this might be like picking between your children, I suppose, to some degree. What is the favorite movie that you've been associated with, and why?
What If? That really started me down the road in terms of saying, this is the kind of movie I want to do. And Dallas Jenkins directed me on that, and now he's doing The Chosen. I gave him a hard time the other day. I said, why am I not in The Chosen? He goes, well, Kevin, people are going to recognize you. They're going to go, oh, that's, and I said, don't you, I go, what? I go to a Brad Pitt movie and go, wow, that was Brad Pitt in that movie. I had no idea that was Brad Pitt in that movie. I said, I can be a Roman guard, I know I don't look maybe like I'm from the Middle East, but I see the blue-eyed guys you got in the movies, in The Chosen there right now, so I'm giving a hard time. But that movie, I've shot over 60 movies, and I put that easily in my top 3, and I'm very proud of that movie. And same writers who did God's Not Dead. In my book, it's a better movie.
Okay.
So watch What If.
All right, well, we're definitely going to take a note of that. Well, Kevin, once again, it's a blessing to have you here at the 3-year anniversary celebration of C-Suite for Christ, and thank you for taking some time to talk to us today.
Bring me back when it's the 30th. We'll do it again.
Absolutely.
I wish you all the luck and keep going with this.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.